Hello, hello, hello. Hi, welcome to my first video. This is for you. This is going to get you going, and I want to be able to look at my points over on the side so don't get distracted. Hi, I would love to introduce myself to you. I'm Ifeoma Okoli, Mrs. Ifeoma Okoli. I'm a Christian. I'm a wife. I'm a mother, and a medical lab scientist. So I'm going to be sharing a lot with you all on this channel. This channel is dedicated to just sharing very necessary life skills for young adults to learn from, to inculcate in their lives, to grow and become better human beings. Many things that we're not taught or told while we're growing up, those things are the things that I'm dedicated to opening up on this YouTube channel or wherever you're watching this from. If it's on Facebook, wherever you're watching it from, just know that that's the aim. That's the aim here, is to teach life skills to especially teenagers, to young adults, um, to people who are growing up in general, who want to be balanced adults later on in life. Okay, so I'm gonna go on here and go through the list of what makes me me and what makes me qualified and to be given any sort of advice or to be able to give advise people on life skills, what makes me qualified to do that. I'll be back shortly with that. Hi everyone, this is Ifeoma Okoli. um I'm back like I promised. Okay, so I'm definitely going to go ahead and introduce the whole reason why. Why YouTube? Why am I even here? What's the point, basically? Okay. Um, like I said before, I'm a Christian. I'm a wife. I'm a mother. I'm a medical laboratory scientist. Got a BSc from UTA. Go UTA. Go UTA. So University of Texas at Arlington. That's where I studied for to obtain my medical laboratory science degree, and I've worked in that field for a really long time. Decided to switch gears. I decided to switch gears after a few years, of being a mom. And I've discovered that there's a gap, really. There's a huge gap, actually, you guys, in life skills. Young people growing up today, we don't have enough role models. We don't have enough life skills being taught to young adults, teenagers. So decided to go ahead and also get my counseling license and certificates. So also I am a certified mental health and addiction therapist. I'm a certified mental health and addiction therapist. I also, counsel, and I actually, counsel people who have, issues, you know, and we talk about coping methods, because life can get pretty tough. When life gets tough, who do you talk to? Who do you go to? A lot of people, we pray, we go to God. Some people go to their parents, some people go to their friends, but then a therapist, a counselor is there for you to unburden, to listen to you, to help you with coping mechanisms for life, because this world that we live in, we need a lot of coping mechanisms. So a therapist will help you get through those really rough patches in life, as well as being prayerful will get you, to a place where you have some peace. Then you want to talk to somebody who is licensed, who will counsel, who will help you out, get through rough patches in life. Okay, and that's a therapist, what a therapist does. And that's that about the therapist and the counseling side of me. Also, one thing I feel really strongly about, really passionate about, is that young people will get the life skills that they need. A lot of schools teach sex education. Yes, we teach sex education. It's good for young people to know about their bodies, know, about why certain parts of their bodies are the way they are. Why was it created that way? how do we take care of ourselves, basically, in general. That's another thing young people really need to know about. So this whole channel is targeted towards young adults, towards teenagers, and towards anybody in general who wants to get better. You want to get better. You want to be better. You want to grow. You want to know how to get better self-confidence, self-awareness, how to influence your mind mentally, so that you do the things that you want to do, not those things that you don't want to do, so that there are certain things in life that you know to expect. Okay, when you come across certain things in life, how would you handle yourself in those circumstances, in those situations? How would you handle yourself in tough, patches in life? Okay, that's another thing. That's another thing young people really need. Okay, and other life skills could be time management, money management. How do you manage your emotions? Okay, what's your attitude like in life in general? We need to start thinking about those things. These things really affect the quality of our lives. What kinds of things have you gone through in the past? Abuse. Have you gone through that? Did you see someone being abused? How do you handle that? Okay. How do you handle the fact that friends, might influence you to do the things you don't want to do, or you're being pressured, constantly? How do you handle pressure? How do you handle pressure from life, from family? How do you handle that? How do you handle school? How are you going to be good at your schoolwork? How would you be good at the things that you're expected to do at home? How do you get yourself to get up in the morning and do those things that you're expected to do? It can be tough. Oh yeah, it can be tough to get to get up and to influence yourself to say, hey, you know what, I'm supposed to do this and this and this and that today. And then you get on your list of things you're supposed to do and actually do them. And wow, what ways can you do those things and be better at doing that? How do you handle yourself? Do you know who you are? Are you confident in who you are? Are you confident in yourself? Do you like yourself the way that you are? Do you love yourself? Because from loving yourself, from loving who you are, you can now graduate from that into loving your parents properly, your siblings the right way, your friends, and also creating boundaries, because we have to love ourselves first before we love other people. You do have to have healthy boundaries in relationship. What does that look like? That's what we're going to be talking about, and schoolwork. How do you excel in school? How do you remember things? Now, also moving on to, there's something that is very important: self-awareness, knowing who you are. There are different how personalities. Okay, knowing your personality will help you a lot. When you understand your personality, you will know how to influence yourself better. Okay, influence yourself better and all that. The kind of thoughts that you allow in your mind. What kinds of thoughts do you allow in your mind? Because the thoughts that we think, are not necessarily our thoughts. So all those things, we're going to deal with those things. We're going to talk about things like that. So how do you influence yourself to think positive thoughts, to replace bad thoughts with good ones? We're going to discuss affirmations. Okay, affirmations. You're going to affirm to yourself, say positive things to yourself, because we're also going to learn that what you say about yourself eventually becomes who you are. So we're going to learn all those things, and then we're going to go into the big and the main things, the big and the main issue that a lot of people face today. It has to do with relationships. It has to do with sex. It has to do with abuse. It has to do with molestation. It has to do with knowing your body, loving your body, self-confidence. We're going to discuss also sex education, but not just sex education. Like, why do we need to even talk about, why do we even need to go into sex education? What's the point? We already know. A lot of people will say, well, we already know what sex is about, so why do we even need to talk about it? Okay, no, we're going to go into all of that. So get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. It's going to be exciting. It's awesome. I'm looking forward to breaking down these topics, and where's my little helper over here? Decided to go off on me. Oh my goodness. But basically though, we're going to be going through all of these things step by step by step. We're going to be going through everything. I'm going to break it down, and in bite-sized in bite-sized portions, so that you can be able to absorb and practice and be a better you, because that's the point. It's becoming a better person, becoming a balanced human being. Because when you have information is so key. Information is so important. The kind of information, the quality of information that you have is so important, because when you have good information, you will do better. When you have good information, you know what to expect. That's the point of all this. Because lately, these days, we have so many people out there, breaking down, talking about sex education, know your body, talking about life skills. But the point of information is that when you have good information, you can use good information to transform your life positively, to go from, maybe a zero to a hero, so to say, so good information is so highly important. You're going to be getting very good information on this channel. So if you're a parent of a teenager, if you're a teenager, you're somebody who in general, you just want to have a well-balanced and a thriving life, lifestyle where you grow to be transformed, with just renewing your mind. Spread the word. Spread the word about this channel. Subscribe, hit the subscribe button, click on the red button to subscribe, and also share far and wide. Any teenager that you know, oh, this information is definitely going to help them, or you're a parent, please share this with your teenager. And thank you, and I'll be back next time with more, so much more, and I promise you so much more engaging information. This is my first video. I hope you liked it. Let me know in the comment section what you would like to see as a teenager yourself, or the parents of a teenager, or you just a concerned citizen basically, and you want some things to be added to the channel. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know what you would like to see, because I'd love to know that, so I'll be able to research quality topics that you guys want to hear about, that you guys want to know about, because this is for you. Okay, this is to serve you better. So let me know. I'll be reading your comments. And I'll definitely include your suggestions. And I thank you so much. Thank you for your support already, because I know it's going to be awesome. All right, now, bye till next time. Toodles.